Now, India and Australia have signed a deal to gain access to each other's military bases. Authorities say the pact will allow for more military exchanges in the Indo-Pacific region. This comes against the backdrop of India's ongoing border dispute with China. Miha Punya explains what the new deal with Australia means amid the tensions.
For a month now, we've seen Indian and Chinese troops face off in the Ladakh region, and many people are saying this is quite unlike a lot of the other border skirmishes that we routinely see between both countries, and which is why the meeting between Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Scott Morrison is so important, because while they were speaking to each other through video conferencing, an important statement came to light, which was that both countries are in favor of a rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific region. There was no direct mention of China, at least in the public statements made by the leaders, but the thrust clearly from Australia was that it supports India as a country that's responsible as far as its involvement with other countries in the Indo-Pacific is, which could, experts say, be looked at as a condemnation of what China is allegedly said to be doing. Remember, China claims that Indian troops are on its territory, a charge that India has denied. It's claiming that it's China, in fact, that's crossed the border and it's setting up camp on Indian territory. But it's important because also just 2 days ago, Prime Minister Modi held a phone conversation with Donald Trump, where in a breach from precedent, you had the Indian Foreign Ministry confirming that the two leaders discussed China, something we don't ordinarily hear when these conversations take place. It's very rare for India to say that, yes, two leaders discussed an ongoing dispute with China, primarily given the fact that India has a 3,400 kilometer long border with China. Large parts of it are disputed. So all of these developments viewed together are certainly interesting, given that that standoff still continues and fresh talks will take place this Saturday.